We're learning fascinating new details about LA Clippers co-owner Donald Sterling's alleged mental health based on court documents first obtained by our own Brian Todd. And it all comes with Shelly Sterling in court today fighting for a $2 billion deal to sell the team that her estranged husband is suddenly objecting to. Brian is joining us. He's got more on what's going on. This is getting a little bit more complex.
That's right, Wolf. You know, these court documents, the doctor's opinions in these court documents, they paint a stark picture of Donald Sterling's mental condition, saying he's had memory problems for at least 3 years, trouble controlling his moods, and that he's at risk of serious errors in judgment. It's the backbone of Shelly Sterling's effort to sell the LA Clippers on her own. His attorneys say this is all a bunch of nonsense, and they'll fight it in court.
Donald Sterling suffering from cognitive impairment. That's what doctors who examined him say, arguing he's unfit to own the LA Clippers. One doctor reported Sterling was, quote, unaware of the season, was unable to spell the word world backwards, had difficulty drawing a clock. Another says his symptoms are consistent with early Alzheimer's disease, but could reflect other forms of brain disease. The doctor's opinions were filed in court today by lawyers for Sterling's estranged wife, Shelly.
It's a complex business. You have a $2 billion basketball team. You have a massive amount of 150 real estate holdings, and it requires a person to run the business who is competent. And the three doctors have said that he lacks the mental capacity.
The court filing is part of Shelly Sterling's effort to get a judge to back her takeover of the family trust, a move she used to reach a deal for the $2 billion sale of the Clippers. Shelly Sterling's asking for a judge's backing because Donald Sterling now refuses to sell the Clippers and is suing the NBA to keep them. His attorneys are emphatic he's not mentally incompetent, and on the assessments of those doctors.
Best opinions money can buy. Those reports were directed to Mrs. Sterling's attorney. So guess who they thought they were working for?
No comment from Shelly Sterling's attorneys.
This is a classic battle of the experts. There's no doubt in my mind that he will retain neurologists who will opine that he does have mental capacity.
It's now up to a court to decide. If Shelly Sterling wins,
then that would mean that the transaction would go through. If he successfully contests this, then possibly the sale cannot go through because she would not be the successor trustee of the trust and would not have the authority to sell.
And the attorney for Steve Ballmer, the man who's got $2 billion on the line for the Clippers, has a warning.
Mr. Ballmer is not going to stick around for years for this to wind through the courts.
In fact, it was Steve Ballmer who insisted on these court proceedings to determine Shelly Sterling's authority to sell. The judge has just said he'll start to hear this case on July 7th. Wolf, it's going to be kind of like a trial format, 4 days. Both sides are going to present their experts, and it's going to get ugly again.
And you have some other details on what was discovered during these mental tests that he took with these neurologists.
That's right. In these opinions from the doctors in court today, they say for the most part Donald Sterling was cooperative. But one doctor says toward the end of one exam, when he was unable to perform a task, he became angry and said he couldn't do it. They tried to convince him to do it. He took one more look at the exam at the task. He said, I can't do it. He threw down his pen and walked out of the room, expressing a little bit of frustration.
Because there have been suggestions, going back to the beginning when he was heard saying all those racist things in that audio tape that was released. Some people saying, you know, if you're suffering from early stages of dementia or Alzheimer's, you wind up saying stupid, ridiculous, obscene things from time to time. You really can't control what you're saying. Is there evidence in these medical reports that could have been one of his problems, why he was saying these awful things?
This does not explain why he was saying those things to V. Stiviano on the tape. And you're right. As Shelly Sterling said early on, she thinks he's got dementia. At that point, we asked doctors, you know, if you have dementia or early onset Alzheimer's, do you say racist things, maybe things that you don't mean or never felt? And one doctor told us, it doesn't mean you say things that you've never felt. It doesn't kind of put those ideas into your head.